All right, welcome to the drive-thru, ladies and gentlemen, sponsored as always by the Magnaphone. Having a hard time being heard in life? Get a Magnaphone. Don't want a Magnaphone? Hungry? Stop by the deli. Make yourself a rare roast beef sandwich on Havarti with a horseradish cheddar, spicy mustard. Oh, I did already say that in this one. And pickles. There you go. Now it's different. All right, here we go. Ready? You're going to have to copy these down from your book. They're wordy, so just pay attention. If two angles are supplementary to the same angles, then those two angles are congruent to each other. I'll explain this. If two angles are supplementary to congruent angles, then those two angles are congruent to each other. We call either one of these things, we call the congruent complements with an E or an I. Nobody knows, so who cares? Complements theorem, okay? All right, here's what this is saying. I want you to imagine Mary, like she's always doing, is thinking of an angle, but she's keeping it a secret, okay? I meant Katie. Jeez, oh Pete. Carrie. Katie. Yeah, Katie is. Sorry, different bell. Okay? Katie is thinking of an angle. Now, Alex walks over to Katie and like whispers to her the angle that he is thinking about. Okay? And Katie's like, oh my gosh, that is Katie's supplement. So she's like, you're thinking of my supplement. Okay? All right? It's getting a little weird. All right? And then Michelle, amazingly, was like, well, I've got this angle in my head too, and I just can't get it out of my head. So she walks up to Katie and whispers into Katie's ear, I'm thinking of this angle. And Katie's like, no way. You are thinking of my supplement. So, look. Only Katie knows what angle she's thinking of. No one else knows. Now, Alex walks up to Michelle and says, I'm thinking about Katie's supplement right now. And Michelle's like, I'm thinking about Katie's supplement right now. What can we deduce about Alex and Michelle's angle, Sushobit? They must be the same angle. Do you feel me on that one? So that's what this is talking about. A is congruent to M because if two angles are supplementary to the same angle, then those two angles are congruent. Now here's what the only difference between Theorem 4 and Theorem 5. Now let's add Mallory. Mallory is also thinking of an angle, okay? She's thinking of an angle. Now, this time, Alex's mind is wandering. So now he finds out he's thinking about Mallory's supplement. Okay? Okay, look. So now Alex is thinking about Mallory's supplement, and Michelle is thinking about Katie's supplement. Okay? But guess what? Katie and Michelle find out that they're thinking of the exact same angle. So how is Mallory and Alex angle related to each other? They're the same. Because if two angles are supplementary to the same angle, then those two angles must be congruent to each other. This is confusing. I told you this already. Okay? You might have to watch this video again, but you'll get it. You'll really get it when we see it in a proof. So I bet the bell is going to ring during the middle of this proof. I'm just going to keep going so I can put this video online. Got it? All right, look. What do you think the next two theorems are? Congruent complements. Congruent complements. This should be supplements. Do you see that? They're all the same. Okay. So here are your congruent complements. Copy them down out of your book or pause the video. All right, now look. Here's how you use these. So, you can see the givens from above. So, I'm going to write down my givens. Just trying to do a faster proof. Ready? So what's given? KM is perpendicular to MO. PO is perpendicular to MO. Angle KMR is congruent to angle POR. Pay attention. Come on. Okay? So what will I say in step 2? Does anyone have a guess? Angle KMO and angle POM, nope, are right angles. What allows me to say that? Definition of perpendicular. Okay? Alright, step 3. Anyone have any idea what I'll say next? Angle KMR is supplementary to what? No, complementary, thank you. Complementary to what? RMO. And what else can I say? Excellent. Is complementary, did you say ROM? Thank you, Kevin. Okay, reason? Very good. Definition of complementary. Now, check this out. This is where we're going to use the theorem. We're trying to prove that ROM, this angle right here, is congruent to RMO. Well, how the heck am I going to do that? Ooh, well, hold on. We just said that ROM is supplementary to POR, right? And we said that RMO is, I keep saying supplementary, is complementary, to KMR. But there's this important piece of given that we haven't used yet. Look above. What do you see? KMR is congruent to POR. So if two angles are supplementary, or if two angles are complementary to the two congruent angles, then how must these two angles be related? They must be congruent, and now we have angle RMO is congruent to angle ROM. And my reason, class, is congruent complements theorem. Right? Boom!